I do not understand why we have to spend months in another system. I mean, after all the strike and all the years in the university, I do not understand the point of NYSC. Like, this thing is so stressful and expensive. I blew up 12,000 naira registering for NYSC. Getting this document, going to medical center to get this one, that report, this certificate, this note. Then when you come down to getting your kits, things are so expensive. And not for 330k. They need to increase that money. They need to. And when you consider the cost of living in the camp, I'm actually really tired. I am worried about a lot. And for the fact that this thing is actually compulsory, I'm really tired. The neck of my worries is location. So I intend to make the very best out of this year 2022. And NYSC is the beginning of that for me. It's March and I've not even started my year. So I registered. Call this video a NYSC DS. I don't care, but I'm really unhappy. The first one was that there is no proper information dissemination system. Why is it that they can't mail us? There is no structure, like, okay, this is where everybody is just acting based on ESA. I registered NYSC. Let's calm down, Jane. And somebody that registered 3 days after me went to camp, and I have to sit down for another 3 weeks. Why? First off, why was that? Why did that happen? People are not like, Jane, you know, go. Okay. First off, that's my number one problem with them. Secondly, my location worries, as I was saying. I intend to make the very best out of this year, 2022. And NYSC is the beginning. So this year is NYSC year for me. The crazy part of this whole thing is that you have little or no control over where you're posted. It happens by sheer luck. If you don't know somebody that is actually very, you might get thrown to Sambisa Forest. You might get thrown to where you don't like. There's also this thing of, just sitting and leaving everything to say that, okay, wherever I get posted is where God wants me to go. There's that thing. I am not sure that I want to do that, because I have seen people that their whole year go to waste. They can't account for it. They can't say that this is exactly what I achieved in this 1 year. It's not just about the money, the 330k at the end of the year. It is not just about that. It is not just about the allowance for me. What can 330k buy in this era? What can 33,000 naira a month buy in this economy? It is not just about the allowance for me. It is about the process. It's about everything that I get to learn in that year. It's about the people that I get to meet. It's about the things that I get to do. It's about what I get myself immersed in that period of 12 months or 10 months, probably. I don't know. You get? So this is where my worry hinges on. I want to make the best out of it. So this is putting me under a whole lot of pressure. I want to be posted to a good place. And wherever I'm going to get posted to, I am hoping that I meet good people. Now, this is a problem of stepping out of your comfort zone. So before, I was thinking that I want to get posted to Lagos. Because if you put everything that I just said side by side with Lagos, you see that Lagos has opportunities, Lagos gets you exposed. And in Lagos, I can meet creatives like me. I am someone who is really much into my shell, and I'm just starting to break out, to come out of my shell. So I hope to meet creatives, people that are like me, people that we have almost the same experiences, people that can understand me. For example, now where I am, the state I am, when I tell somebody that I'm a writer, they're like, okay, they don't really get it. When I tell somebody that I'm a YouTuber, they don't really get it. When I talk about digital marketing, they don't really understand what I'm saying. You get, like, we don't. It's like I'm alien. They don't know what I'm talking about. They are not exposed to that level. So I want to go to a place where I can meet people that can impact my life, where I can grow as a person, mentally, spiritually, financially. Like, these are very important to me. I do not just want to waste my NYC year. I don't want to just go out, catch cruise, run around. Like, I really, really, really want to make the most out of my NYC year, and it's putting me under a whole lot of pressure. I've been thinking about this location issue since my final year in the university. There, when you think about location, you have to think about the cost of living there, housing, water, electricity, transportation, and everything. I am trying to make it as cost effective as I can. Now, thinking about Lagos as well, I have asked questions upon questions upon questions, and people are like, come to Lagos. Some are like, don't come to Lagos, you hate yourself. So this is, it's setting me up against myself. I cannot deal with stress. I'm somebody that I don't really do well with stress. Most especially, in fact, I cannot imagine myself sitting in traffic for an hour. I cannot. I get easily irritated, and I don't know. I don't know if this is something that I can handle. So yeah, there's the option of Lagos. There's another option of Abuja. The cost of living is very, very high. I do not know if I can cope. So I have the dilemma of, maybe I should just relax and let God just, take control. I've prayed over it. I don't know how it's going to be like, but I know exactly how I do not want it to be like. I do not want to meet crazy people. I've been praying. In fact, I've prayed and prayed and prayed about this. People are very important in your journey. The kind of people that you meet. I do not want to meet crazy people. People are dramatic. Actually, that is why I like to stay in my shell. It's much more comfortable. It's predictable. I hate drama. I don't like drama at all. I need to breathe. But I'm under a whole lot of pressure. If there's anything that I need from my NYC year, it is peace of mind. I do not want people putting me under another pressure apart from the one that I already have. There's a whole lot that I have to do this year. I'm writing a book. Mom has asked me to be patient, to take it one step at a time, but I almost cannot take it one step at a time. It feels like I have to do everything. So there's YouTube. I have to grow this YouTube channel. There is writing. I have to write. So there's this book that I started, Sons and Blue Roses. I don't know where I'm supposed to go with the book. It feels like I'm not good enough to start writing yet. And it feels like I need to write, like I'm wasting my life by not writing. There's just a lot of pressure on me right now. So that's done. There's writing. There is work. So I am a video ads creator, and I create videos for people. I create adverts, video adverts for businesses. So there's that. There is my personal development. Yeah, I read books, to get better. I touch up my skills. Like, if I start to count it, there's a lot like that, So you see that I already have so much going on with me. I do not need external pressure. I do not need additional pressure. So when I say that I want peace of mind in my NYC year, I just want things to go as smooth as possible. I do not want problems. Like, God, please, I'm begging you. I do not want problems at all. I don't want to be posted to a school. Because I feel like it is going to, like, almost choke me. It's going to drain everything out of me. In schools, you have to prepare lesson notes, you have to go to class, you'd have to go to school and teach. God. I just need to breathe, I know. But there's already so much. like so freaking much. I want my NYC year to go very well. I really want it to go well. I want it to go well. So I'm working on a budget when it comes to housing, when it comes to everything. I'm working on a budget. So I am not going to go for NYC and overspend because of you get. So I've not had all of these things figured out. I'm just putting this out here so that however this thing goes, you get to see what it feels like for me or what it is like. So when I go for camp, yeah, I'm in batch A, stream 2. So I heard, as I said before, there's no proper information dissemination system. Everything is ESA. So I heard that I would be going for camp on Friday, which is like a few days from now. I don't really know if it is true or not. I don't know. So however it goes, I will vlog it. I would, document it when I get to camp, so you get to see what it is like for me. I have so many questions and little or no answers. I do not want to make mistakes. I want to make the right decision because it is paramount to my growth, and I want to grow as much as I can. I want to maximize this year to the best of my ability. Almost everything that I do, the people that I meet, the opportunities that I'm exposed to, the places that I go, everything is just like dependent on the location. Yeah, like it is dependent. At the same time, I am trying to understand that whatever will be. Like if God has destined me to meet a certain people, no matter where I go to, I would meet them. I'm trying to think like that, but at times I'm like, are you sure your destiny is not in your hands? Like all of this is just whatever you choose to do. I really want it to go well. So I think I'll be going to camp next week. If you're watching this, I must have gone. So like I said, I'll document it. For today, for this period, this is how I feel. Confused. If you're new to this channel, my name is Jane Bliss, and on this channel I document my growth process and I talk about growth a lot. I share stories and I talk about content creation. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, subscribe.